thing you can take from the game, would it be the way you responded? I mean, 2 goals in about 104 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
Away from home. And you came back and you had them hanging on for a little bit as well.
No, absolutely. Obviously, in football, you get measured as a team and as a squad is how you react and how you face adversity and how can you show that character when it's most needed. And clearly, probably the worst thing that you could do today is give a goal lead to this Arsenal side that they are full of confidence, probably in the best moment of the season after the phenomenal win against Bayern in midweek, and we were well aware of that. And probably at that point, I felt we were coping the way we wanted to cope defensively, and I don't think Arsenal created anything. And probably we switched off. I think we became a little bit loose to stop that cross. But then 3 minutes later to concede from a dead ball situation is very hurtful. Hurtful because Arsenal are a phenomenal football team, but they are not well known by scoring from dead ball situations. There's only one goal that they score from set pieces. And then it's disappointing that once you go 1-0 down, you lose that concentration and you shoot yourself in the foot. But clearly, the reaction was impressive in order to allow Arsenal to manage the game. Going in the lead is something that they can do really, really well, and they defend deep with numbers. And we created 3 clear-cut chances, and just that deserves a lot of credit in how we did that. Obviously, it became, I thought, in the second half was a fantastic game of football, end-to-end, with a lot of good qualities of 2 teams wanting to win a football game. But I don't think we should have been in a position of giving a 2-goal lead in order to show our best possible side.
Roberto, what's the latest with Phil Jagielka?
He'll take probably 48 hours to find out, but it's not good, clearly. Phil Jagielka never leaves the playing field. It's a problem in his right knee. We don't know at this point what extent some of the structure is going to be damaged. We don't know what it is, but it's probably the biggest negative that we had today, because to lose Phil Jagielka in such a stupid challenge, because the referee has already awarded a free kick and it was an unnecessary challenge by the 2 players.
Roberto, what was the most disappointing thing about conceding those goals? Was it the marking? Was it maybe Tim Howard's position on a couple of them? And what really stood out for you?
I think it's a combination. I think when you defend your box, it doesn't matter if it's a dead ball situation. You need to have a real focus, a good intensity. You need to anticipate danger. Sometimes when you get young players, and we love our young players, they don't control those moments, and you need to get hurt in those moments. 19 years old and 20, 21, at times you don't do your job, and then everything that it could go against you in that action go against you, and everything it could go in favour of Arsenal when they are in top of great moment of form and good confidence. That normally is what happens. But we need to learn from that lesson. I think the young players will learn immensely of that second goal, and probably it'll make us better going forward.
Do you think you probably lost to the possibly lost to the champions today?
That would be a huge statement. Arsenal are a very good side, and it's always difficult or dangerous to make predictions when a team is in the best moment of form of the season. The competition is very, very long. It's very demanding. I think we've got very good teams, and probably it's going to go down to the last 9 points to dispute. So I would say that Arsenal is in a very good moment of form. I think if you allow them to do what they're good at, they are outstanding at it. But I think the competition, I don't think it's going to be decided in October.
So going back to Jagielka, you said it's a stupid challenge. What do you mean by that? You mean from
No,
Oxlade-Chamberlain, or just needless?
Needless from Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's trying. He puts his foot up when the referee is already given the free kick, and it's an unfortunate action. It's not malicious or it's not an intent. It's just an unfortunate action. When you're a manager, you're looking at an incident that it happens after the referee is given a free kick. Is disappointing. If you get a player that he puts his body, lunges his body to try to stop a ball crossing the goal line, and that ends up with an injury, you take it. But obviously it's disappointing and frustrating when the action clearly was already avoided.
How big a loss is Gareth Barry going to be?
Well, we're playing a League Cup game in midweek. He was going to be rested anyway, so there's always a positive.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim.